thank you so much for joining me. I am super excited on today because I have Gloria McCall. She is the owner of USA Mobile Fingerprinting here with us today. Gloria, thank you so much for joining us. I'm excited to have you on.
Yay, I'm glad to be here, Tasha.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. And you guys, I'm all about entrepreneurship, all about ownership. Gloria is the owner of this amazing company, USA Mobile Fingerprinting Inc. And Gloria, can you just enlighten the viewers and just kind of give us a summary about what this company is all about?
Yes, I would be glad to do so. USA Mobile Fingerprinting was started last year, January of 2021. The purpose of the company is to provide fingerprinting services to businesses, individuals, anyone that's needing to be licensed for any reason, nursing license, real estate, mortgage broker's license. We provide live scan and ink fingerprinting. We are also in 50 different states. So I do have vendors that provide the services in those states as well. The purpose of starting this company really was to help individuals to start their own businesses. A lot of the notaries and loan signing agents choose to add fingerprinting to their services. So I woke up one day and said, you know what, I'm just going to start a business where I provide services throughout different states, and I'm going to have vendors working for me.
Wow. Gloria, I love how like unlimited that is. Like you're just not based upon one location and the need. Everyone at whatever stage in their life, they're going to need these services, fingerprinting, right? Whether it's a
That is
job,
correct.
becoming a broker, agent, things of that nature. So that's really key. So first of all, thank you for your services and for impacting our community and helping other startup companies get going, getting things on track. So going into the business as a business owner, and I know we may have a lot of aspiring entrepreneurs listening. Was there any, I guess, hesitation or fear kind of launching out in the beginning?
Tasha, there's always fear because you just don't know how successful you're going to be. And I guess for me, I've always been one that believes the Lord is going to lead me and give me the inspiration and the guidance to do whatever it is I need to do. So part of me starting this company was not about Gloria. It's about the Lord said, now I need to move into this direction. So the fear is limited because I know he's going to make a way. I know he's going to direct me. I know he's going to make sure financially I am provided for. And I just have to have faith and believe. And that's what I do. And I try to encourage others to do the same. But having a business brand new, you have expenses, of course. You just don't know what kind of money you're going to generate. But for me, I've had businesses in the past. I tend not to worry about that because if I believe the Lord is guiding me in doing this, then I know he's going to take care of me and it's going to be successful. So yeah, you have hesitation, but for me, I've learned get past that, move on. That's the only way you're going to know if you're going to make it or not. Can't sit around worrying about it or you won't do it.
Ooh, I like that. And that's speaking to me and that's encouraging to me. That's kind of just generating that fire, like, hey, you can do it, like if you believe you can, you just have to step out there and launch, And I love the fact that there's an aspect of your business that you're not like just taking everything and holding your skill sets, I guess, hostage, so to speak. You actually just kind of share the knowledge and there's a way that people can kind of learn from you.
Yeah, that's true. And some of the other individuals that are in the same business that I'm in, that's one thing they say to me, well, Gloria, you're training people to do exactly what you do. So you're allowing them to be your competitors. But again, I go back to saying, it is not me who's doing this. The Lord is leading me. So if this is what he wants me to do, again, it's not about me. I know that they're going to be my competitors, but I don't worry about that because then that means there's something else greater for me and I need to move to the next level.
Yeah, yeah. And so for those who may be interested in like, oh, I would love to receive hands-on training from you. How is it set up? Is there classes that you host or things of that nature, or you just kind of?
Yeah, so if you're interested in the class, well, there's two ways you can take fingerprints. It's ink and it's live scan. Classes that I do teach are for the ink, that's the rolling of the fingers on the ink pad onto the FD258 card. I always suggest that everyone takes that class first. I do offer classes. They're on my website. At the end of our conversation, I will give the website address. You just need to go on there, register for a class, pay for it all on the website. The live scan fingerprinting training, we do not provide until you buy a machine. I do sell the live scan biometric machines. The company's called Fulcrum Biometrics. And if you're interested in that, I do go over explaining how you can purchase a live scan machine. I do recommend you start off with the ink first and then graduate to live scan because of the cost.
Okay. So I like how you're providing that guide, even in that. And I think, Gloria, that there's just so many ways that we can, I guess, generate additional income, And I think I'm like fingerprinting. I mean, I know that's not my world. I wouldn't think of that as an option, or not even as a side hustle or like a full-blown business. But obviously there's a need for it, and so I guess your target audience would be those who, the companies that are hiring, of course, right?
Right. Well, you have, different agencies are hiring individuals who have to be fingerprinted. Backgrounds was done using maybe social security numbers, but anyone could take someone's social and provide that, and it's not them. Today, everything is going into the biometrics. Either they're scanning your eyes, they're doing your fingers, your palm prints, and that's just the way of the future. So anyone starting out, I would say probably over the last couple of years that are looking for employment or looking to be hired or licensed, they're going to need fingerprints. And today, how come it's more available to us? A lot of the police departments aren't providing that service anymore. With the pandemic, I guess they're cutting back on staffing or what have you. So that gives us an opportunity as independent providers to provide the services, which is great for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And so those, again, like they may have startup companies, you're looking to hire people that they can definitely utilize your company to provide those services to get fingerprinted and set up and sit on their way, so to speak.
Right, exactly. And let me just retract, because although you take a class from me and I do certify you for completing the class, you are independent, so you don't work for me. If I have work for you in an area, wherever you are, and I'll just call and say, hey, Tasha, I have a fingerprinting job. Are you available? This is what the job pays. You become a vendor of mine and you're under 1099. So you can go ahead and generate all the business you want. If you take my class, I do go over explaining and teaching you how do you market this business? How do you go out and talk to people about the services that you offer? So we do go over that in the class. Some individuals come to me, they've already had fingerprinting experience. They can become a vendor right away. Have a job, I send them out on those jobs.
Man, so and that's it. And people who may be listening, like, oh man, I never heard of this or never thought about this, or you're maybe looking for a way to create additional income or a new skill set that, once you sign up for USA Mobile Fingerprinting class, of course, you not only just leave with additional information, but you leave with a lifelong skill set that can generate income, as you're saying, like your own private vendor.
That is correct. And you can start, once you take the class, I always tell everyone, go home and practice, because fingerprinting, no, is not a major science. You don't have to have a degree or anything. It is all about a technique, and it takes time. I will be honest, I've been fingerprinting for about 15, 16 years. And there are days when you have individuals that you cannot capture their fingerprints. You need to have a technique, and sometimes you can't get their fingerprint, and then you just tell them, I can't capture your prints for whatever reason. But there's a technique. There's a lot of other companies that are teaching classes online, which is great. I just strongly believe that you need to be in class, because you need to practice. You need the instructor to look at what you've done to tell you what's good, what's bad, or what you need to work on. So that's why it's very important to take a class. You can go onto YouTube or any of the other platforms and you can watch and learn that way, but you really need to practice. And how do you practice? You need to be in person with someone that is actually teaching class.
Yeah, that hands-on method is just something that becomes embedded in you. It's one thing you can just watch it, but when you get it, you go into the methods, and it definitely kind of seeps in there. I love it. And so I know that you serve a variety of states as you mentioned. So we have someone that's watching today, like, oh, I have a group of colleagues or potential colleagues here in this state, and I would love for you to come out and teach a class, or how would that process work?
Okay, great that you asked that, because I've been in different states. I'm on my way back to Houston, Texas. I've been there 3 times already: Dallas, Houston, Chicago, Illinois. So what happens if you call me and tell me you have a group that would like to be participate in the class? Then we just schedule a location, and I just come out and teach the class. Depending on the time frame, I may have other trainers, which I do have 3 other trainers that can go out and teach a class. So not necessarily me that has to go out, but I have other individuals that I have trained that have that capability of teaching a great class as well.
Mm-hmm. Man, that's awesome. So definitely, guys, if you're interested, don't let your location be a hesitation, or just kind of. But yeah, she can definitely make that happen. You have a group of folks ready to learn, sign up for a course. She can definitely make that happen for you. I love that. And so Gloria, like, for those who may want to attend a class, what is it like? What are some of the things that you want them to walk away with, in addition to the skill set? What are some of those empowering things that you think you would want your students to walk away with?
Well, the main thing is I want them to walk away feeling that I can make money doing this job. And based on what they've been taught, that they have the confidence to know that if I need to call Gloria, if I'm out here stuck and I'm fingerprinting someone and I have an issue, maybe one of the fingers are missing or something, can I call Gloria and she give me advice? And I will. I'm not one of those individuals that leave you out there pretty much on your own. Once you take my class, if you have any questions, concerns, you can call me at any time, and I'll try to walk you through whatever the issues you're having. I just recommend to everyone, practice, and keep on practicing, because that's what's going to make it perfect. Give you an example. I had someone that did fingerprints for me in Philadelphia. Of course, I'm in Florida, last week, and the prints came out phenomenal. And what I'm going to do is scan those into my system and then transmit them here in Florida, because she could not transmit from Philadelphia into Florida. I can. So she sent me the prints. Came out perfect. Then I had another person that sent me prints from another state that were horrible. So now I have to figure out how I'm going to transmit, and we may have to have her do the fingerprints over again. But again, these are just individuals that say, hey, Gloria, I need my fingerprints done. And whoever did their fingerprints didn't do a great job, or a job that I would say is great. That's going to make it easier for me to transmit. So now we have to backtrack. But again, practice. I want everyone to walk away from class saying, I've learned something, I have a skill, and now I'm ready to put it in play. I give them the marketing information. I give them the companies that they can buy their systems from. And then I talk to them, throughout time about how much money they should be charging based on the area. The fees are going to vary depending on where you live.
Okay.
So I give them all that, because a lot of times people are like, well, I don't know what to charge and how am I going to make money? I don't leave you out there on your own trying to figure that out. I'm going to give you something to work from, to come up with your pricing.
Wow, that is a lot more than I guess the average people to get. So definitely, your attendees definitely, I'm sure they feel empowered and they have access to you. When they run, or your additional workers or colleagues, have access to that hub for that assistance in real time. So that is absolutely amazing. Yeah, guys, and I think a lot of times we just kind of limit ourselves, and we're just like, man, I never thought of that as an option. But there are so many creative, or there's so many different things and tools and skill sets and courses out here that we can take advantage of. If you own an organization, you're going to be hiring, you can definitely reach out. If you say, hey, that's something that I can actually own, or become my own vendor as well, and do what Gloria is doing. She is here and available to assist and to help. So I think that's definitely encouraging, for sure. And so Gloria, so I guess your week to week varies. I guess you always have to stay on your toes.
Always. I never know where the calls are going to come from. I'm also in the process of collaborating with other companies like myself, because what I find is there may be a job in their area and I may not have a vendor in that area. So guess what? I have another company, and we work together. I give you people, you provide, your customers to me. And it's been going fine. I'm just trying to broaden the group as part of this network. But the process seems to be going very well. People are very open. A lot of other companies are open to, let's share information, let's share vendors. Because the bottom line is we need to get the job done. Our customers need to be satisfied. We don't talk down about each company. It's like, I don't provide the service in your area, but this company does. Right. So then we refer that company to them. It's been working great. I just gotta, like I said, I just want to get more companies involved so that we can just be successful and everyone can get the job they need to get done. Fingerprints.
Wow. Networking is huge. It's huge. It's like I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
Exactly.
Scratch each other's back. That's how you get it done. It's not just me and my one, it's all about connectivity for sure. Man, that's awesome. Gloria, so as someone's listening today, how can they reach out? How can they connect with you and request your services or your mentorship?
Yeah, you can actually go into the website, usamobilefingerprinting.com, or you can call me, area code 267-980-0594. I have a time frame that I'm available, but no one seems to follow that. I get calls Sunday night, but Saturday mornings, it doesn't matter. And so I'm okay with that. I'm not a traditional 9 to 5. Anyone that's self-employed, no, we don't work 9 to 5, and we don't work Monday to Friday. We work Monday to Sunday, and we work 24/7, basically. I had someone call me the other day. It was 4:00 in the morning, and I'm like, and I answered. Okay, I happened to be up, and I answered the call. They were, of course, in a different state, so they were actually out of the country, so it was a different time frame. But still, I'm pretty open. Call me. Takes a few seconds to talk to you, to find out what it is you want, and then I just give my recommendations. Or if I'm sleepy, I'll tell you to call me back.
I love it.
And I always get in touch. I always return my calls and emails.
I love it.
I forgot, you can actually go onto the website. You can call me, or I forgot the email. The email is usamobilefingerprinting@gmail.com.
Perfect.
3 different ways you can contact me.
Awesome. And you heard it right there. She said, you can contact her anytime. Anytime, she'll try her best to definitely be available. Gloria, is there anything else you think you would like to add today or share?
I think the last thing I just want to say is, for those that are listening, if you are a mobile signing agent or if you are a notary, the fingerprinting goes along with that. A lot of people that take my classes are signing agents or notaries, and they just find that adding this other service is a great help, because depending on how the market changes with the housing market, you can be slow, the area can be slow, but then fingerprinting usually picks up, or your notarizations usually pick up. So you would just want to add as many things to that, which you're currently doing will just enhance and improve your productivity. So I just want to say, for those individuals that are in that field, this is a great opportunity, not excluding anyone else. Anyone can do this job. I have a lot of people that attend my classes that are trying to get out of their full-time jobs to become self-employed. So it doesn't matter what you're currently doing. And I always advise people, you can start doing this part-time. It doesn't have to be a full-time job, because that's a little scary. You work a job, that's the funds that you get to pay your bills. This job could be something you just start on the side and then see where it goes. I had someone start working about a year ago, and they're doing extremely well, to a point where they're ready to leave their full-time job. Awesome. But they're a hustler. They work. Everybody's not going to have everybody's not going to have that same work ethic, and that's okay. But again, start off part-time and gradually move into your full-time if that's what you choose.
That is great advice. Great advice. I feel like you're motivating us to go get what we want, and you're presenting this as an avenue, as a tool to just kind of expand and to further grow and then expand your network, your net worth as well. So again, Gloria, thank you so much for what you're doing, and congratulations on USA Mobile Fingerprinting. We are proud of you, fellow entrepreneurs. We love to see people shining and in the element. And I see that you're wearing the logo right there in your shirt. Yeah. Awesome. Representing. for sure. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Again, Gloria, thank you so much for your time.
All right, you're welcome. Thanks for having me. Yay.